Welcome back, and now we're going to go back to basics with your chest exercises. So we're going to start off with push-ups. There's 3 different types: flat, decline, and incline. Okay, so flat, I'm going to start right here on the floor. When you do these, you could put a mat on the floor if you wish. I choose not to because my hands are going to be a little wider. You want your hands just slightly outside where your shoulders are. So the wider, the harder it is on the shoulders, and it hits the outer chest. Remember, we just want to focus on right here. Feet, I like to make it a little wide than my hips. Chin and chest out, and deep breath in as you come down, and out as you come up. Making sure that you don't snap the arms straight. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath in and out. And if I want you to watch very carefully how my elbow, my hip, and everything goes down at the same time. So it's not my hips going down first or my elbows going down first. It's everything in one line that's coming down, breathing out and up. And these are your flat push-ups. Flat push-ups work right across the middle of the chest. Okay, primary muscle. Secondary muscle is the front of the shoulders and your triceps. So if you find it's too much on your triceps, your hands might be a little too close. If it's too hard on your shoulders, your hands might be a little too wide. And those are your flat push-ups. Alright folks, we're going to move now to the incline push-ups. Incline meaning that your hands are going to be higher up than your legs. These are easier to do than the flat push-ups, so these are probably the best to start off, and then you can move your way to flat. You want to make sure you find a bench that's sturdy. So I like to use the bench press here because right now it's about 200 or 300 pounds on here and the bench is not going to move. And you want to, again, shoulder width apart with your hands, nice full grip, back nice and straight, so you don't want to be dipping down this way or your bum up. So everything when you come down is in one smooth line, just like this. Now when you're coming down, this part of the bench here should come right across your chest, okay? So if you're too far away, like this, you're going to hurt your shoulder and you're going to smack your head. And if you're too far over like this, okay, it's going to start hurting your wrists. So take a look, shoulder width apart. There's the bench here. It's like the barbell. You want to make sure it's across the chest. Feet nice and sturdy on the toes, not on the heels. Chin up, deep breath in, coming down. Just till you feel a nice stretch and up, coming up. Now keep note here that I'm not bouncing at the top. Okay, I got a slight bend in my elbows. The positive is coming up. Breathing in, breathing out. Again with these, you don't want to go too wide, too much shoulder, or too close, which is inner chest or triceps. That's a little more advanced. Just worry about having it right where your shoulders are. And also just as many as you can do before the form starts to break. So if you move over here, I'll show you a move like that. Form starts to break is when you start to dip like this. And you're starting, you want to get those extra ones out, but you're like this. I'd rather you not take the extra ones and do it properly. So once the form starts to break, that's when you finish. These are your incline push-ups for your lower chest. And the last set of push-ups are your decline push-ups. These work your upper chest, and they are the hardest to do. So these are the most advanced push-ups to do. Now, your feet have to go higher now than your hands. So you can either find a bench or a block. Always make sure that you got your foot right on the block, not at the edge. Take a peek, okay? Again, you have to look at your hands and make sure that this part of your hand is right where your chest is. So this is what you don't want to be doing, or way out like this. You can see why these are advanced, right? So you have to work your way to these, but same technique. Deep breath in, coming down, coming up. Okay? Make sure your hips and everything come down at the same time. You don't want your hips coming down first, okay? Or you don't want your head coming down first. Everything's in one line coming down, breathing out, on the way up here. Slight bend in the elbows. These are much more difficult to do. So these is what you work up to. So try to start with the flat ones, the declined ones first, then flat, then to these.